Hello there, Golfreak here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Witcher 3, where we last left off. We're finally going to go and see Triss, who is apparently in hiding, but in her home? Is she hiding in plain sight? I don't get it.
Sorceress. It's like a witch with muscle. Lost the smell when all's gone in a flash. Well, she was in a rush. Must have left something. Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Really?
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities. You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. If you know where exactly, though. Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of Beg. And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the Grove. Someone call for me. Wonder why. It's Menger. Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorceress bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property.
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
What's your point?
I ask the questions, Witcher. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
Airbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Herbs? Roots? Triss turned to healing? Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Really? That's interesting.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
Rose of
Rose
Remembrance.
of Remembrance. All dried up.
That's from... what if that's because of the Witcher 2 save I imported? That would be interesting. Or a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, wretch. I've been robbed! Thief! Majesty of the Eternal Fire.
Oh.
Next, discretionary tribute to benefit Arcadia or exile?
You seen the new waitresses?
Worth seeing.
And how? Like somebody from the land already overlaid.
Just need someone to show them around.
Try it at home later. Guys!
Dancing on a scaffold. They've gone too far.
I think it's rather entertaining.
People die.
Arms for the poor. Top knot.
Master.
Ooh, I did get my journeyman's papers, but you might try in Velen. Guildsman.
Show me what you...
Hello? Hello? Sure.
So long. More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Got my eye on you.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
You know the Ballad of Wonder? Stormed in
Of
North
this I'm sure. No good can come of religious fanaticism.
Can it get any worse?
Okay, I see that. Pop you down here since they don't stay on the map.
Holy moly, you're a scum. Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
All right. I'll give you some corn.
I don't know that. Help the poor fellow out. once by here. Kids like food bellows begging to be seen. Yeah, that's unhealthy.
Hmm.
Ah! What way you stand? Look.
Probably follow the money. Oh, that is the button for it. I was gonna say. Like, because I hotkeyed all my buttons. I don't remember, like, what I set to the walk run, but apparently I did make it control, which I think is probably the default.
The butcher of Blackmakin.
My horse? Oh, I know where I am.
Warning you. Any needs, master? It's on the bar, keep me safe.
That door was locked.
Winds howling. Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated kill at me things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad I have that slotted in. There's another guy like right there. He's like, what?
What are you offering?
Yes! 100 max inventory weight. Boom! Expensive, but bloody worth it.
See you.
Pew! 30 more pounds. Oh, gotta love it.
What?
Gets me some of my money back at least. Wow, you already have another one? Jeez.
See you.
What ails you? Can't see out one eye in
That's okay, necklace.
The heck? We're doing on time. We're doing fine.
Good. More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
Witcher's hound's not scaring them.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we've got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
So I think she's wearing her alternate clothing, which is fine. I think it stands out a bit.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
This feels a little weird to me. Their whole interacting together. It's just a little tiny bit weird. Almost like it's a little bit forced. Hard to say. Lots of following in this part. No wonder it takes 200 hours. We're walking.
It's a waste of words.
And, like, she totally stands out in that dress, too. It's kind of funny. If she weren't wearing her alternate look, she'd probably look a little more normal, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Hello, Clue. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse a bit. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heel. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beam on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn, he went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Yeah, probably this guy blind because he can't exactly report me to the authorities. Now can he? I have so much more room for loot. Probably looking to selling my books at some point. Probably do another like big read through of everything and then sell them all. Bottleneck. Can't see.
There's a draft. Should be an exit. Klug wouldn't have sent her. He's still leave on his wall. Well,
Free City of Nowhere. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muir.
Hold on, let me see what we got. This sword's actually better. Agony, critical hit damage, critical hit chance. I do kind of like the one I've currently got better though.
Thought they'd be safe from Radovic's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes two. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom, unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
But maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
There's a couple things this way. Hello. Ooh, and I still like mine. A medallion was shaking? Not sure why. Taking a piss, are you?
Parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in the filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. We've agreed a price.
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course, honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the greenery, near anything that looks rat-related.
What was it happened to Faltus again?
She just shoved me
I'll
away!
cover half the space. You take the other.
How are we doing in time? Okay, I should cut the video off here. Thank you all much for watching, and God bless.